I think it's going. I think it's going.
Got last name.
Okay. I have. Come on.
Really?
Hello, everybody, and welcome. We're back, bitches. Wide on Main Spotlight here on JLJ Media, your Sunday source for shade and all things Y&R in Genoa City. Hi, I'm James Lott Jr. Goodbye, everybody. See you next time. No.
Bye.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like an intro, and you guys just talk with yourselves. No. We're going to talk to you today about what happened on The Young and the Restless. We were having issues, technical issues. So Amanda may just come in at some point. I had issues too. But the one whose Wi-Fi actually worked today, Candice back.
Hi, everybody. Fingers crossed. Knock on wood.
I know. She's the only one.
Jesus, come through.
She was ready. The rest of
I am ready.
No problems. Welcome to the show. We are back. Shady Sunday is back today. Later after this, of course, we have Bold. Oh, God, I have so much to say about that to you. I time-stamped on the show. I knew it. But I think Young and the Restless. We were having issues, technical issues.
We are.
I can't even stop it. The one whose Wi-Fi actually worked today, Candice back.
Fingers crossed.
Okay. Okay, fine. There we go. Can we stop it now? Can we stop it? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. There you go. All right, kids. I don't care anymore. This is fun, folks. So anyway, after Bold, it's me and Frank Moran. Reunited, and it feels so good. I'm talking about General Hospital. I got lots about that too.
Woo!
My girl, Kathleen Gotti. And also shout out to Tristan Rogers. We'll talk about that on that show.
Yeah.
At those. Tomorrow, before I do that. Also, of course, my chocolate twin and his cohorts talk about Days of Our Lives, audition days. Go ahead and check out their channel today at 3 p.m. They always give us shout outs. We give them shout outs. Go check them out and talk about Days of Our Lives. Tomorrow night is our And Just Like That after show. Me and Ellie Mae Heller talk about the Sex and the City spinoff. It was a weird episode. It was a short episode. So it's about that tomorrow night at 7 p.m. If you want to check us out, we'll be live here on this channel. And me and Emily May have a great time. The show's crazy, but we have a good time. Give it up for Candice's Wi-Fi. That's right, Medora. Give it up.
Now y'all jinxed it. I just want all y'all to know y'all probably jinxed me just now.
There's Janaea and Kenneth and Laura and Natasha and Medora and Allison, all the Lotties. Hello, Lotties. I'm so glad you're here. We're going to talk about that in a second. They're already asking you questions about you know who. We'll get there in a second. And Crystal.
Yeah.
We had a great Zoom yesterday, 5 hours. 5 hours. And our Zooms, a lot of our Zooms, we talk a lot about Beyond the Gates. So everybody's watching it. So we had a good time on there. And Diane will see you tomorrow night and Just Like That after show. We'll be on tomorrow night, Diane C. Live at 7. So we did that. Okay. Also on Tuesday is the final first round of my soap host. Oh, jeez, crackers.
It's the Soap Host Podcast Discussion Roundtable.
Thank you. Thank you. But it's just yay Wi-Fi. So it's just
don't jinx this, no.
We don't talk about it anymore. It's making me laugh. They're all yay. What was I say? Tuesday. It's a big one, folks. You guys, because she is just as shady as I am. She knows the business like I do. Here a little more. She's a writer. It's gonna be me and Angela Ryan Duncan. If you don't know who she is, she tells her feelings very strongly. He's a huge Cardi supporter, which gets in trouble all the time on GH. Well, we're gonna have a good time. Me and her are gonna talk about all kind of stuff, kids. All kind of stuff. So do that. Loving the bun. I know, my little Afro puff bun. I know, it's like my little scrunchie. The weather's really weird here today. So that's what you need to know for right now. I know the round. Thank you so much. I know the roundtable has been so much fun. So chances are, because all the hosts want to do it again, I'm going to do another throw in a hat and then just pick out and do different groups again, like just switch everybody up. So you'll see Candice again, everybody. But I said I'll switch it up again next time. But I've been loving the roundtables too. It's been so much fun. They did very well for us on our show. So anyway, so that's coming up. Also, thanks. Everybody's asking about my mom.
Yeah.
my videos. It's been a very long roller coaster of 2 weeks. She is out of the hospital. She is
Thank
home.
God.
We still have some complications and things going on, but I guess the best thing to say is she is home, and we're working on everything. We're working on stuff. So you guys will know more as we get more information. And those guys about me, yes, I went to the hospital also, and so I went to the doctor on Tuesday. And when I know more about what's going on with me, of course, I'll let you guys know what's going on with me. So our family's going through a lot of stuff right now, health wise. So something's going on. So we'll figure that out. So, but I am tired as F. Anybody who's a caregiver knows it's a lot of work. My brother and I, my sister and I are extremely tired, but this is my happy time. This is my chance. Yes, Amelia, her little dog, is very cute. Amelia is 3 years old. She is just like she just loves everybody. She likes women, especially. I know she likes women a lot. She's not a big man fan, but she likes women. So she like you, Candice, probably. You're a woman.
Yeah.
But yes, we take any and all prayers we will take, obviously.
Yes.
We'll take all of them. We'll take all of them. Oh, and those you asked for my daughter too. My ex had passed away also. I don't know, my parents are going through a lot. My daughter's mom, my older daughter's mom. So they had a funeral I couldn't go to because I was with my mother. But my grandchildren and my daughter, they're all recovering from that too. So it's just been really just we're getting it right now.
We're just sending prayers all around for you, James, and your family, and for everybody who's going through something.
Yes.
Know that we are praying for you. We send prayers, loves, and all that.
Yes. Tony started already. Did Ms. Mac get her dairy shake?
Yeah. Yes, I did. I went to Cold Stone yesterday. Also went to Wendy's. Yes, I did. It was Candice Day yesterday. So it was so good. And on top of that, for dinner, I'll let everybody know, I had Cheesecake Factory.
Yes. They have good food. They have good food. I do like Cheesecake Factory. I do. They have good food. They have good cheesecake.
They really do. Oh my God. They have something now, James. They have something now called the Golden Girls Cheesecake. It's limited edition for a limited time. And it is, oh my God.
They always ate cheesecake to talk about their problems. They did.
Yes, I was talking about my problems yesterday too. I was telling them how Tony would get on my nerves. Both of them.
I tell you that.
And how Young and the Rustlers also irks the living crap out of me. I had to have 2 cheesecakes.
We're going to get there. So, but before we get there, for this show, because every show we have something to talk about. So for this show, because it is CBS, Procter & Gamble coming up, there would be, in my opinion, this is my opinion, if it wasn't for her, there would be no Dorian Lord, there would be no Erica Kane, there would be no Tina Lord Roberts at all.
No Jill.
No Jill. No, I mean, even go down to no Sammy Brady. No, I mean, it's like there's an archetype that started with her. She played Lisa, and all the last names. She had 7 husbands, 8 husbands, 8 husbands, right? At the end,
she was so close to beating a record too. Like,
right. Well, rest in peace to Eileen Fulton. So she is the grande dame of that bad girl with the good guy story. And I want to tell you guys, I'm going to let Candice talk next because she's also a fan. And everybody in the chat will talk about it. I mean, this is a major soap opera. I might do a daytime today about this, actually. There's a scene for me that always stands out. You can find it on YouTube. She was going to marry, she thought she was going to marry Dr. John Dixon. And the scene where she thinks is that friends and family are at this big party in a big ballroom at the hotel, that big famous hotel. This huge screen comes on. This is before they had all this stuff today. But huge screen, he's not there. He's on screen. When his performance, Larry Brigman, of course, obviously Emmy winner, the mom. But it's her. Because he had the big showy performance. He starts off saying he loves her. That's why he loves her and all this stuff. Then midway, he talks about how horrible she is, how vain she is, and it's her face standing there, looking beautiful. And you can tell her whole life, like right before her. And we know Reva Shane Lewis wasn't for her.
Thank you.
She's standing there, and at first she's smiling. Oh, he's gonna talk. Oh my God! And then you see she realizes he's turning on her.
Yep.
And her family and friends, her sons, everybody's there. Oh my God! I thought that she should have nominated for an Emmy. Was she? No, I don't think she was.
I think she was,
she?
but
Okay.
you know how she was nominated, should have won, but didn't. But it's okay.
I was thinking about it. I just remember, folks, you want to see somebody where the other person is doing all the talking and you're just reacting, just heads and shoulders above the rest. It's a scene. I know you guys are, share your favorites. People talking about her and Eduardo. I know they were all. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. But I'm just saying, for me, that's one example of an encompassing a person where her whole life was she's Lisa. That was her. I mean, that's her. She was Lisa. She got a lifetime achievement. Okay, thank you. I was
yes,
sure.
she did.
Okay,
2004, well deserved.
So I'm gonna leave it now and give Candice. It was recipes to any of her friends and family, but I want to give it to Candice now. You want to say a few words.
I'm just gonna post this picture up. I don't know if you guys can really see it.
It's better. I know. I didn't get a chance to meet her.
This was 2006, and let me say this right now, that when we say legends of daytime, there's a handful of people who actually meet that criteria. Yes. And we can say legend of daytime. This was the first daytime, and I'm sorry, I know it's Sunday, it's early and stuff like that, church and everything. She was the first daytime bitch, okay? And she was the bitch, okay? She was that diva to the point they gave her own primetime series. Sure did. Nobody can say that. I mean, shout out to Belly McKenzie. Yeah, Texas said starring Belly McKenzie. But Baby Girl did not have a primetime spinoff, to the fact that Erna Phillips and them believed in her enough for her to carry that. Okay, let that be known. Also, you had to be a special person if at the end of the show it has and Eileen Fulton as Lisa. That was the first time you've ever had a character like, everybody has the, James Lott Jr. as Ray something or something. Literally, and Eileen Fulton as Lisa. She wrote novels. Yep. Folks, if you have not read it, go on Amazon along with James's book.
I don't have them. I should get them.
Yeah. Oh, they were juicy.
I heard they were good.
They were good. And the thing is again, she was that character, because there's one scene, and I wasn't even born for this scene, but I seen it to the point where she was pregnant. Okay. And the whole thing is that she was with Bob, and Nancy and them all had this plan for her. She was going to be the housewife. She was going to be, in that housewife mode. And she was like blue sky, cruel world, because she didn't want the child at first. And that was that was a major thing back in the day in 50s and 60s, where somebody didn't want a child. And she wanted to be larger than life. And she was, as time went on. Let me tell you something. When I met this woman in 2006, I will never forget it. Everybody wanted to see, Mara West. And shout out to Mara West, because I'm going to say something. As Wall Turns fans, we may disagree. If it wasn't for Lisa, there would be no Carly.
Great, yeah.
Just think about how Carly was structured.
Right, yeah, right.
And how Lisa was, okay? So I always said that Carly should have been Lisa's child, by the way. Just saying. Because they had a lot of similarities. Yeah. But in 2006, I will never forget, it was Kathleen Hayes who played Kim, Don Hastings who played Bob, and Eileen. Everybody was going to see, it was the Will and Gwen's and all the popular people. And they were here in the back, okay? And I'm like, I've seen Martha Brown before previously. I was like, I want to go and see them. They're the ones who built the house. And I went, and Eileen was like, darling, are you even old enough to know what we've done? And I was like, you're Lisa. You're Lisa. You and Lucinda and John, like you and Grandmother, like you're Lisa. And Dawn was like, in case you didn't know, Eileen, you're Lisa. And we're talking and everything. And then She wanted to stand up to take a picture. And now anybody who knows me knows that I'm not allowing that. I said, I'm going to kneel because I didn't want them to keep getting up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then she was like, okay, now this is how you have to do it. Shoulders back, bubble on. Always remember feathers first. Feathers bold. Feathers, hold your head up high and stick those boobies out. And I was like, okay. That was her. But she's definitely that person that, again, she paved the way for so many bad bitches on daytime. And again, I found out last night, I was doing Instagram Live, and that's when some of you guys told me, and I was like in disbelief. I couldn't believe it. 91 years young, but she made an impact. Everybody is reposting her interviews, and I reposted the 2004 Daytime Emmys because that's the last time we really had a group of people. Again, when you say legends and icons of daytime, if she's not on that list, I don't know what's wrong with you guys, but to me, she will always be. So yeah, this is a huge hit to the As Well Turns family, because we are, and with daytime, we are losing a lot of people that we grew up watching. And my thoughts and prayers goes out to everybody who's ever worked with her.
Yeah. So the chat, big ups to daytime bitches. That's right, girl. Eileen Fulton was born in the state I lived in, Asheville, North Carolina. She made us proud.
Hey.
Rest in peace, Eileen. She took a short-term stint and made it into a 50-year career. She did. She set the stage for every Lisa and came before Erica. And I mentioned that before he came on.
And I want to point this out real quick too, because it kind of ties in with Young and the Restless a little bit. The actor who played Damien, who Mr. Rivers, I can't think his name right now. I'm sorry, I apologize. He made a statement. You guys know the tweet. I don't even have to do it. And for those who don't know, that yes, before social media, there was fan mail. Before fan mail, obviously there was fan appearances. We still do that. But Eileen has probably one of the best stories. And if you've never heard it, I'm going to tell you right now. She was outside of Bloomingdale's. Okay. And this was like early 50s, 60s and stuff like that, like 60s. And somebody came up to her and says, aren't you the lady who plays Lisa on As Well Turns? And Eileen thought, she wanted an autograph. So she got her pen out. She was like, well, yes, I am. And the lady slapped her because she was so mean and terrible on the show that she was like, oh, I can't stand her. Eileen was like, I made it. If somebody slaps me. I mean, that's the kind of, she was such a, oh my gosh, she was such a warm spirit. And they're never going to make somebody like her ever again.
You got to meet her. I like the old stars. I got to meet some. I get to meet her. She's up there with Elizabeth Hubbard, which I got to meet her.
Oh my God.
They're having a good time. And Martha Byrne, who's going through a lot herself right now.
Yeah.
I just talked to her the other day. We're friends. And but she wrote a beautiful tribute to Eileen also.
Yeah. I'm waiting for Mara West. I'm waiting for Mara West's post because, like I said, if Mara learned from Eileen, in my opinion, of how to play Carly, and I always said Carly was sort of a tribute to the character of Lisa, So yeah, it's definitely a hit for daytime.
It's a daytime. So we got to remember our legends, and like I said, and I'll talk about this on GH with Frank, but seeing Tristan back on GH this week was really touching because you could tell he's not doing well.
He was on Young. Talk about somebody else who was on Young and the Restless. Well, how many made a mark on that show. Definitely. Y'all, when I tell y'all, y'all need to respect the vets, and that goes both ways. The shows and us, the fans. Yeah. Because we're slowly losing them. I know this is hard. I know. Because they're family. They're family to us. And I had did this thing, James, I don't know, you could also do this too in daytime, is every era of how long these shows, like, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, even the early 2000s, there's still representation on the shows. I mean, before, like, let's just go back to like 60s, 70s, and 80s, right? We still have representation on all these shows. And this is why it's very important to really honor them, not just by awards. Not saying, awards is nice. They are. And if I ever get a daytime Emmy, y'all remember me saying that. But I'm just saying, like, us, the fans, just honoring them and giving them their flowers while they're still with us versus after. And that goes for everybody. So, yeah. So, Tristan, thoughts and prayers for you, buddy.
Yeah. And we'll talk about that. Me and Frank will talk about that on that show. We'll talk more about that about him. And I'm actually friends with him. So, I've been talking to he has a great wife. And so I'm just really sad because I partied with him. I've drank with him. I've eaten with him. I love Tristan very much. And I'm just like, dang it.
Yeah.
Dang it.
F you, cancer.
Yeah. Yep. That's what it is, folks. Okay. Now we'll get to the show. Thank you for the 42 people who are watching. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, comment. If you're listening later, thank you so much for listening because you guys give us great numbers. We love it. I'm putting my oatmeal over here. I have my wine, our cup, 50th anniversary cup. I'm getting that ready for my coffee. Because we're going to talk. So I'm going to open up this discussion, folks, with this. It's a mini soap rant. Mini. It's a little small one.
There ain't no small one.
It's a little one. It's a bitty. I'm a writer myself. Candice is a writer. We're writers. And I try to respect writers, their choices. And everybody, I would never have anybody tell me how to write my stories. I would never tell me what to write. However, there are some choices that have been made recently that I just do not understand. I'm perplexed by. I am confused from. This whole Alexander, I keep saying his name is you want to puke. Alexander Dumas story.
Take a shot.
I have my old shot glasses ready. I feel like I get what they were trying to do. So I get points for that. However, again, once the reveal happened, everything has fallen flat. And now it feels like we're being held hostage in that maze and on those trains. And there's so many pieces to this story that I have problems with. And I don't want to be this just negative Nancy. It was like, I hate everything, because I basically do right now. I'm not happy with any of the story. People are being left out, but they're there, I guess. You have Adam come all the way there just to tell them. So I'm like, it's all just like, I feel like there was a thought process at first, and it was like, how are we going to do this? And the follow is this. But to me, and how you guys feel at home, we're going to hear from Candice in a second. It's falling completely flat. To me, it's coming apart at the seams. And it's not the actors. Billy Flynn's a great actor. He's a friend of mine. He's a great actor. The actors are fine. It's not them. It's the writing and the execution. That's what it is. That's what I was looking for. It's not working for me in any capacity. And now we have a murder mystery. So now this is Agatha Christie. But I thought it was, he's buying I don't understand. I mean, I'm with Nikki. Get me the fuck off this. She's like, get me out of here. And the way to writing Phyllis and it is all a mess. And for a while I was following it. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna follow it. I watched every episode, folks. I watched every episode. I've watched it. I just don't get it. So now I'm gonna see if Candice can actually help me understand what the hell I'm watching on screen. Miss Mac, can you explain to me what the hell I'm watching on screen?
Disappointing TV.
Good night, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Bye. Like, no.
Let's just go to the
factory. For real, right? Okay, let's go.
Before you say something, it goes. We're watching Gilligan's Island without the laugh track. That's kind of what it feels like.
James, who said that? I keep saying they're on the island, but I forget they're on an estate. And this is not White Lotus. I was comparing this show to White Lotus, but I can't do it anymore. My problem is, and first and foremost, every time I've been on social media, a lot of you guys think I've just been really like a bitch about Young and Restless. No, it's not that. It's the fact that I've been watching this show since I was little. Okay, I have invested in this show since I was little. To see what they've been doing to this show in the last couple of years, not months, but years. But this is the icing on the cake. It's a slap in my face, like I'm stupid. Okay, let's go there. For 6 months, you've been telling us about this Dumas person. This person was supposed to be larger than life. This was supposed to be somebody who was really going to shake Victor Newman up. You mean to tell me that it's Kane? Of all the characters, I'm gonna do a James. And all the characters that you could have picked from, you tell me it's Kane that's holding all these people hostage on this estate? Give me the effing break, okay? 1, 2. Stern, Nick, Phyllis. I'm confused on what is happening here. Are they trying to put them together, or we just babysitting? Is this Adventures in Babysitting? That's what I'm asking. There's no movement at all on this freaking estate.
I love that movie.
Nobody cares. I like that movie too. That was a good movie. Adventures in Babysitting.
That was my movies, and I actually know Keith Coogan, who was in it. He's a friend of mine, but he played the son. But I love that movie.
I kind of know Elizabeth Shue through 6 Degrees of Separation.
Oh wow, okay.
Which I just found out because of somebody we both know, James.
Oh. By the way, what's your thing?
Okay, yeah. Well, that was better. Actually, I want to talk about that than this show.
Yeah, I would too. Shoot. Sorry, shoot.
I mean, there's no movement. You have trains, planes, and automobiles you can't take in or out. Cal and Audra next. Because I've done
I know. There's so much potential all around them, but they're not doing it.
There's no potential. Here's my thing, and I'm sorry, writers. I love some of y'all. And I said what I said.
We love Susan Banks. We love her.
We love Susan. Oh, Susan. Hey, Susan, call me. We supposed to do something.
We love Susan. I love Susan. We love Susan.
But it's some other people that I'm just scratching my head about because I've seen this before. And first of all, you said Agnes and Chris. I remember a certain writer on that show / executive producer who said it's more Hitchcock. He wants to go through the Hitchcock phase.
Okay.
Young and Restless isn't a Hitchcock.
Right.
Okay. And let me just say this right now. I'm disgusted. Yeah, okay, it did great for the first week. Ratings went up. Yay. No, this is supposed to be your summer storyline. I need for everybody. It's been a month, y'all. It's been a month since all of this happened. I need for everybody to come back to the GC because you have first of all, you have power players of Jack, Diane, Nikki, Victor, Billy, Sally. I'm putting you on the side for a minute there. Nick, Phyllis, Sharon. I'll put you all on the side for a minute. Lily. By the way, Crystal Khalil, you've been my saving grace for this whole thing. I want to point that out. Crystal Khalil has been my MVP of this situation. You have Devon. Devon is smart all the way around. Hi, Abby. Nice to see you. Michael and Lauren, where you at? You brought Michelle Morgan back to this. I'm at loss for words. I don't know what to say. I
know. So I'll jump in. She's tagging me in. For me, you have all these great characters with all these connected histories. And we're not getting the scenes we should be getting. Why aren't we seeing Billy and Kane talk more? Why aren't we seeing a Billy Kane talking more? Where's Lauren and Michael? I don't know, here, somewhere. Why is Abby there? Abby was so important for her to be there. We haven't seen that. Why it's important that she had to be there. Phyllis, congratulations to my Michelle Stafford getting her Emmy nomination. And watch our Emmy show. It's out now on Daytime Emmy Specials with Candice, me, Jerry, and Walker. I feel like I said this when she was getting out there. they better give Phyllis a win. To have her go out there and just be beaten around like a pinball machine by everybody is not the answer. And when they made her and Sharon kind of friends, I like that. It's weird, but I was like, okay. But now I'm like, so are they still friends? And are they trying to get Nick with? And Nick and Sharon are just hanging out together all the time, but they're not. There's no romance. There's no non-romance.
He's babysitting her, James. He's babysitting her.
I agree with you. Well, I agree with you. You have that going on. The Kyle and Audra stuff.
Lord Jesus.
The plan is dumb. And I feel like, so I think there's chemistry between them. I'm fine with that. I see what they're trying to do. To me, it's not working. They're trying to do this little flirty thing, and like at first it was business, but no, we're like, and I don't think, and Kyle's just a man. He'll just cheat with anybody. I'm just not a huge. It's not working for me. We've seen Jack and Diane here and there getting lost in the maze, but there's nothing big happening. There's no big Jack Kane scene. Not really. They're babysitting Kyle and too busy watching him and Audra. It's just so many things that just not. There's nothing's connecting. There's not connecting. And I said again, to have Adam, he was able to get there. He bribed a village person. Almost a village people. YMCA. No. In the Navy. Seven Seas in the Navy. Macho man. I want to be a macho man. No. So I said village. He said a village person. So I'd laugh. And he's able to go in and out. But nobody else.
But nobody else can.
And he can't stay at the chateau. So why even have a chateau? Why even have that if they can't be there? It should be just trains then. Trains in a maze. I'm tired of the maze myself. I'm tired of it. They're getting lost. I'm getting lost too. I'm tired of it. We haven't seen that.
Did I freeze?
It's not legal. It's not legal at all. It's the whole thing is just not, and then there's no balance because there's hardly anything happening. I guess all of River City it stopped when they were there.
I guess so. Well, yeah, because they ain't talking about Mariah.
No, we don't see anybody else in River City doing it. I'm like, except you got Victoria. I guess she's mourning Cole.
We're all mourning the loss of Cole, but the family doesn't know because nobody has cell reception. Right. But no, I'm not. Look, I'm going to go ahead.
Candice, Eugenia Mack. I don't even know what her name is. The two people are dead who they brought on the show not that long ago. Why are we killing people off? Why is Cole dead? Why is Damien dead?
No, we got 3 people dead. No, it's 3. We got Cole, the guy, Michael Swan, and Damien.
I forgot the old man, the flashback.
No, and this is my problem. Okay, you know what? I'm just calling people out. I don't care anymore. It's Shady Sunday. I'm sorry. Josh Griffin, I have a huge bone to pick with you because this is not one of your novels that you write. Okay, this is The Young and the Restless. Okay, on CBS. Okay, and for the last couple of weeks, I've been very vocal, been outspoken. Is that I feel as though this is too much of a pattern, and I need for it to stop. Shout out to the actors who are literally taking shit and making it into gold or copper gold. It depends on the situation of the situations. Be quiet, James.
Oh.
And and the thing is that to me, everything is a mystery on this show. why is like again, it's been a month since everybody went to this estate. Where's Jill at? One. Two, why is Victor so you got Victor and Jack on this thing.
Yes.
And they're not plotting or anything else like that. You got Devon, who again is the smartest person on this freaking estate. You don't have Billy and Kane having these conversations, or Jack and Kane. You got Amanda over there acting. I'm sorry. If they do what I think they're going to do with Amanda, then I'm really going to have a problem, because it seems like she still can't let go of certain things. And again, I understand on some level, but no. And if Young and Restless, okay, fans of Young and Restless, just remember Amanda's history. I need for you guys to remember her history of how everybody thought she was the victim. Remember with the ex-husband, how that also her taking down some of her social media stuff regarding Colin. And I need y'all to remember that, because I have a feeling that's going to come back into play. I'm so lost for this storyline. I thought with this storyline things would be moving and happening, and it's not. Okay, Damien's dead. You wasted a character again. 6 months. You wasted him. And I'm going to be honest, I see why they did it. They dropped his storyline. Remember, his storyline was supposed to be all about Amy and all about Nate's and all about that. You dropped Amy's storyline. You literally dropped this storyline. And yeah, if he's the casualty and everything, because again, he got too close to Lily and Kane was jealous, because at the end of the day, folks, let me tell you what this storyline is really about. It's not about the mystery. It's not about the beautiful gowns. It's the fact that Kane wants Lily back. Isn't love grand? I'm at loss. I need for something. And the Colin Audrey, let me again say this. This happened 2 years ago, correct, James? When him, Summer, and Audra.
Yep.
So why are we doing this again? Oh, because Audra needs a job. She needs money for. So she's sort of like Sally. Y'all doing stupid stuff to get funding for a company. And Audra, why would you trust Victor Newman again? You know what? You better be glad you're pretty.
So I just bought 2 of Eileen Fulton's books on Amazon.
That's what I'm talking about.
It came right up when I typed it in. So I was like, okay.
They were supposed to make a TV show. They were supposed to do something like a digital show about it, and they never got around to it.
Well, maybe I'll do something. Yes. But anyway, so I just bought 2 of her books. Because that's how tired the storyline is. I went and bought books. I
was singing in my head. I'm gonna be honest. I was singing. I had a whole concert in my head. I had Michael Jackson playing.
Yeah, it's the actor who played Damien asked to leave the show. What was the point of his character? I don't think he asked to leave the show. I don't think that was it.
As soon as he made that tweet, y'all, that's when y'all should have put 2 and 2 together. That boy was fired. He even said himself he was let go in May.
And they're keeping other homeboy, not him.
And you notice, and here's the thing, you notice they shifted some character traits from Damien to Holden now. Yeah. I'm just saying, but look, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm counting down to when they let him go. I'm hoping they don't, because I think he's a good actor, but y'all know how this works. If they have an idea and they run out of it, it's either bye-bye or you don't see them.
54 people are watching. Thank you, 54 people. If one of you guys could tell me why this show is on the air, please tell me. It's
Wait a minute. I have to read what Latasha said. She said she thinks Carter might have done it. I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. If they set this up to where because I already said my 2 people is Amanda and Carter. And I know people, it's like, no, it can't be Amanda. And I'm like, why not? I mean, again, yes, I understand it's Michelle Morgan. We love Michelle. We love, it wouldn't be an Amanda's character. Again, take a look at how they're writing Amanda. It's like she has kind of a vendetta or something or whatnot. If you say Carter, Mr. I'll do anything for my boss because my boss is important. I follow his orders. No offense to the actor who plays Carter, but I could care less if it's Carter. If you build all this up and tell me that it's Carter, I swear to Jelly Beans, I am going to be done with the show for at least 6 weeks.
That's right. That's very 6 weeks, right?
Yeah, 6 weeks, because that's when it would roll over into quote unquote the new fall season.
Okay.
Isn't that what they always say? Like, the new season of CBS Daytime starts in September. Check it out.
Monique, I'm with you. Billy has had one conversation with Kay. I said that, right? I just hasn't had anything.
No.
There's been no. They have Phyllis and Kane like at each other's hip and talking, and the Amanda thing is weird too, because being this dynamic character back, basically just be the lawyer mouthpiece of this guy. It's I don't know. It's not computing for me either. It's not computing.
Poll time. We haven't done a poll. You haven't done a poll in a while on the show.
But we're gonna do a poll on.
Are you guys enjoying this? Are you guys enjoying the show? Yes or no?
They're all like saying no. They're all saying no already. It's already oh my God.
Are you guys enjoying the sacrifice of Amanda? Who do you think? Okay, here you go. Who do you think really killed Dame? Okay, no, because there is a rumor out there. Wait a minute. Do you guys think Damien is really dead?
I hope he's dead. I don't care anymore. I'm like, Medora says, oh yeah, and Christine and Danny getting married. Who cares?
Okay, wait a minute. Hold up. I gotta say something. That is actually something that I actually am looking forward to. And I'm gonna tell you why. I will give credit where credit is due on this one. Cricket and Danny has been in each other's orbits for over 40 years. By the way, happy anniversary, Laura Lee Bell. The one thing that I will say is that through all of the ups and downs and whatnot, they found their way back together. Now, will they get married? Hopefully. Because I can totally see Phyllis getting off the estate and saying, no, it should have been me. Me. And then, probably somebody gets hit by a car. There you go.
The chat, Leb, you win for best comment right now. Leb's like, you know who killed Damien? Producers killed Damien.
You know who? No. I'm going to even be shadier. I'm going to be shady. No, it wasn't the producers, y'all. It was the fans from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. The old ladies.
The old ladies.
The ones that had emotional damage.
Yeah. Everybody in chat's all answer your question. We need to do a poll. They're all like, no poll needed. They're like, no. Everybody's like, no. It's like, this is hilarious. Oh my God, this is hilarious. Oh my God. They go, our commentary is better than what we've seen last month. You guys, we have to laugh, right? You have to laugh because I just, somebody said, hell no. I wash dishes while it's on.
Why do I have, wait a minute, since you said, who said hell no? Because I was like, because seriously, I had that hell no. To the no.
I know, it's like, it's maybe Sharon's the murderer. God,
she did have that crazy look on her face when she saw Nick and Phyllis, like.
She did. Oh my God.
Is she even taking her medicine? Hold up. Wait a minute. We got to remember that. Hold up, y'all. Wait. Hold up. Is Sharon taking her meds while she's on this estate?
See, I think now we're trying to make a better storyline out of this. They don't think about that shit. They don't care.
Oh my God. Yo, this is like, I know what you did last summer. The Maze version. Wait a minute. No, seriously, all jokes aside, is she taking her meds?
Well, I said, please not Sharon. She's a break. They treat Damien like a black man in a horror film. Always the first to go.
Well, I mean, technically he wasn't the first. I mean, on this island estate, yes, but outside of everybody else, he was the third victim.
The fans are making me laugh more than this goddamn show. I'm just like, just continue the comments, kids, because I'm
and then wait a minute, and besides the estate stuff, let's talk about the other thing that's happening in the world. This whole Mariah situation. You know, the storyline that I said to you guys, I told you guys it was going to be 6 to 8 weeks in between until we figure out what all went down. The fact that, again, and I'm very vocal about this, you brought Michael Swan, my Duncan McKenzie, my Mr. Alexander from Bold and Beautiful onto this show and to be into this creepy storyline. Oh, hell no. Nope, not today, Satan. No. I love Cameron Grimes.
They need to put him on Beyond the Gates and be a would-be lover of Anita.
No, here's the thing. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that because, you know, sometimes that doesn't work. James, that doesn't work all the time when you bring former, you know this. You know this. What you should have done is brought him on as Sharon's father. Oh. Or if you want to really make this like really juicy, okay. So what you're going to do is we don't know Tessa's daddy, do we? Because at first it was supposed to be okay. There was a theory. It was a theory that was going to be Danny at one time, long time ago, back in the heyday. Anyway, okay. Wouldn't have been something if Mariah, like, she's freaking out and everything, and then she hears from Daniel, hey, have you talked to Tess? No, why? Because they found her father's body. So we find out that the guy that Mariah killed was Tessa's long lost father or something. I don't know, like something to make it more interesting, because we literally just what we're doing with Mariah, we just did with Sharon.
Yes. And sorry, Amanda Russ is in the chat. She can't get on. She can't get on her computer.
Oh, really?
She can't get on for some reason. So
hell no. No. Amanda, that's no excuse.
Amanda, try again at Bold. We're gonna do Bold later. Try again so we get on that one. But she can't get in. She can't get in.
Because I know Amanda got a lot to say on that one.
Yeah, I know.
Wait a minute, Diane C said this is not. Wait a minute, Diane C says this is not your mama's Young and the Russells anymore. It really isn't. It's not even the Tyler's Young and the Russells anymore. My 2-year-old class can write better than this. Probably come up with some better ideas than this show.
David is so right. It's like, okay, so who are the? Oh, sorry. So David says, why can't the others climb down the mountain? So I would say send down Nick. He's strong. Devon.
Phyllis.
Yeah, Phyllis can do it. Yeah, she's strong. Phyllis.
The only person that probably would need help, in all honesty, and I wouldn't even say Victor, because Victor will find a way, trust and believe, is Nikki. But here's how the writers probably forgot this. Did Nikki's MS magically disappear?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Nikki, you got to take those fancy shoes off, baby. Because Victor even told you, why would you bring some heels? You baby, why would you? Oh, Victor, I don't want to go down there. I have nice shoes. You should have had on flats.
Yes.
Take off your shoes, relax your feet. Sharon could go down there because she lifted up a body, for crying out loud.
Right. Like they said Adam did it. So I'm like, why can't it is.
This was the worst summer of Young. I'm sorry. And yeah, shout out to them for promoting it during prime time. I will give you that. But this storyline, this was supposed to be your summer sweep storyline. And again, wonderful production, wonderful sets, great acting from the people who could actually make it work. But the storyline fell through from the reveal to everything, and I'm going to even give my heart out to Billy Flynn, because Billy, I saw what you posted, and yeah, the Young and the Russells fans, and trust and believe when I say this, not everybody is crazy, okay? We're just very invested in the show, and it is kind of hard for us who know Kane's history, even though Kane is a con, he's done, but they've taken his character and just woo, because in what world would Kane Ashby hold everybody hostage like this? I can see an Ashland Locke. I can see a Jeremy. I can see shoot. There's nobody else.
Tucker.
Well, no. Tucker couldn't do this. He would need help.
So
I'm trying to think of like some other. See, this is something else, younger wrestlers. Y'all really don't have any other like opponents against Victor, because everybody has lost to Victor Newman. Everybody, and that's why for the Kyle and Audra stuff, I am hoping, I am praying. There's Amanda. I hope and pray Kyle did not sleep with Audra.
We agree, Candice. We all thought about Tessa's father, but now we think Mariah didn't kill anybody. Tony J. says Amanda is Miss Max Wi-Fi blocking you.
Yeah, I know. That made me laugh so hard.
Y'all gonna really jinx this for me, right? Okay, thanks. Thanks, Tony.
So Amanda, we just been bitching about the show, so I don't know what you have to. We have like another 7 or 8 minutes. What do you want to add to this? We haven't added already. How tired the show is right now.
I don't understand. Like, I'm so confused.
And that's the end of the show, y'all. She's confused just like everybody. Everybody will see you next time on both.
Everybody, thank you. I mean, that's how we feel. The same thing.
So there's another killer now. I don't understand what's happening. What is this is starting to get like totally off the wall.
Yeah.
And by the way, the fact that they're just like letting them keep them locked up there, so to speak. Like, these people are rich. You know what? You're not keeping me anywhere against my will.
Sure.
Like, I don't care. Give me a snowmobile. Give me a boat. I don't care. Give me a helicopter. Whatever you got to do, get me the hell out of here. Okay? So that I don't understand. They're all acting like, we can't leave. We're stuck here. And I'm like, you're not. And then the other thing, Audra is going to lose Nate. And you guys know how ridiculous that is to me.
Love her, yes.
They
like,
and
just same like us, basically. She's the same like us, everybody.
Yeah, and Nick. Who hates Nick? That's what we need to figure out. Who hates Nick the most?
The writers.
Because they're trying to get him pinned for this. To get him out of the way right now. So who hates him?
It has to be. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. Tammy Govea is on assignment in New York City. That's why she's not here today. She's having a good old time without us.
Wait, did you just now try to be Rory like news? Like she's on assignment.
Sorry.
Filling in as Peter Jennings.
Yes, she's having a good time in New York City, so we will see her next week. Nate's the biggest loser here. First,
really is
now his girlfriend. Janaea says she hates Nick the most.
I mean,
I don't hate Nick. I think it's against Victor.
It's not Nick's fault that someone's trying to frame him, though.
No, but it's also Nick's fault. But it's also the way before Nick was framed, the way, like, again, with Sharon, Phyllis, and Nick. If you're not trying to, here's my biggest, again, this is what I said, Amanda. I don't know if you feel this way. This storyline, you have all these people with all of this history, and nothing is moving. Everybody is just like, we're just standing still. You got Nick over there watching Sharon and talking to Phyllis. You got, again, Lily, again, Crystal Khalil. Folks, I'm giving her a round of applause because you're seeing various range of her and whatnot, because she's dealing with not only being on this freaking place, Damien, all that. But then you have Sally, Billy, Jack, Diane. You have all these people with all this history, and nobody's making sense. Nobody's making sense. And the fact that the cell phone reception is off, there's no communication on the outside world. This is where it plugs back into Claire. This better change Claire a little bit. I'm sorry. I know some people are so like, no, Kyle needs to be the one that does this because this is going to prove Victor right. First and foremost, I still think it's icky that Victor is so invested in his granddaughter's sex life that it's not even funny anymore. One.
That is weird.
You have Claire, who's had an emotional situation of her father's death. She tried to reach her boyfriend, does not know what's going on. Kyle is trying to not make the same mistake he's done with Lola or Summer. And he knows Audra. Audra has a lot to lose too, because again, her and Nate. If this is what I'm talking about. You're gonna need to do something unexpected. And yes, I'm not talking about this death because again, I'm now at the point. Josh Griffin and y'all are really doing a novel. It's another whodunit. Whodunit on the island, on the estate of Nice.
Again. Right. Like they just did this.
I'm so over. You know what the next storyline should be? Just give me the business storylines again. Just go ahead and do it. Just give me LinkedIn again. I will take I never thought I would say this. I will take LinkedIn over this because again, all right, now you got Nick involved.
Right.
And again, it's like, all right, let's do the whole who's connected to Nick. How is this? Josh, are you going to tell me that Amy's back? That Amy's the one who's doing it? Y'all remember Amy, right? The one that, So to me, it's like, we need to stop this because it's getting irritated because you not only have this, you got the whole what happened to Mariah situation. Again, where's Jill? Like, I just, to me, it's too much. And like I said, Amanda, I told him, I said, if something doesn't happen, if this, what I'm giving up Young and Restless for 6 weeks, I'll be back in September for the season premiere. Something has to change.
Adam said this storyline should be like in Sunset Beach with Terror Island. Wow, that's a deep cut. That is a deep cut.
Wait a minute, hold up. And that was actually good too, because I was child.
I watched it too. I was like, that's a deep cut, folks. People don't mention Sunset Beach stuff. They don't mention Sunset Beach stuff.
But you know what the sad part is, and I'm going to say this, and James knows this. The one thing I loved about Sunset Beach, other than it was Aaron Spelling. Take a look at the writers of that show. One of them is writing for Young and the Restless, and that's Josh Griffin. Okay. And this is what irks me is that I know that Josh Griffin can do. I know that. But I will say this too. He's been at Young and the Restless for a very long, not like right now we're about to celebrate 7 years of him being the head writer, quote unquote, co-executive producer. But out of all the soaps he's ever been on, this is the one that he's been on a part of the longest. So to me, it's kind of an insult of my intelligence that he's writing this show like this. It's also a huge insult on my intelligence that CBS and Sony is allowing for this to happen. Yes, they're number one, barely. Okay. And this is again supposed to be your big story for the summer. You reintroduced the Kane Ashby character and and you weren't joking when you said you're rebranding him. Because for some people, this may be your first adventure with Kane. But again, for us who've seen this character over 20 years, this is a 20-year character. We're questioning certain things here and there. Take Billy Flynn out, because here's my thing. I think Billy is handling this the best way he can. I see what they're trying to do. And again, I say this, if he wasn't Kane, I would have bought him right off the bat. I've been like, yes, baby, yes, come through with that gray hair in your chin. Yes, love it. But knowing the history of Lily and Kane, knowing that Kane has history with Amber, with, of course, Jill, of course, with Philip, of course, with, Victoria and all these people. I'm not seeing that. What I'm seeing is that a crazy lunatic is holding people hostage for the woman that he loves. And that's not romantic on any level. The fact that he's now tied into the murder of Damien, for what? Why are we doing this? And then you're going to try to make Nick the person? Again, it makes no sense. Blue's Clues has more clues to follow than this show. And it's really irritating, y'all. I am sorry. I am passionate about this show, just like you guys are. I am confused about where the direction the show is going. I don't understand the character's placement in all of this. I need somebody to show me, and I've said this from earlier this year, I need for somebody to show me Josh Griffin's Bible for the next 2 years of this show. And I'm not even joking it. No, I'm serious, because to me, we went from Who Killed Heather, right? To this whole situation about
people getting kidnapped.
Then we had the whole Alan Martin situation. No follow-up, by the way, with Tracy.
Right.
We never got a follow-up about Tracy, right? Then it's the whole the situation. Here was a storyline. This was actually a storyline. Diane was concerned about how everybody was going to feel about the remodeling of the Abbott household. Okay. Then you got Sally and Chelsea, who were like, yeah, we're going to give up our dreams just so we can follow our men.
Yeah. Yeah, that's annoying.
Like, it's like, and then you have something's going on with Mariah. What's going on with Mariah? We don't know, but Mariah and Tessa broke up during Pride Month. So now we got the fact that she killed somebody. What happened? What's going on? Yeah. And then everybody goes over to Nice, and then we got the whole reveal of, like, to me, stop.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. And it's like, whoa, guys, what are you doing? And then you have stuff that's like, what is this even in there for? Like, it's just like, what are you doing? I agree with you. It's weird. It's very weird.
Okay, we're done. I have to graduate. we got another show to complain about. It's already 11:20. Happy birthday to Jamie Giddens. I want to give a special.
Hey, Jamie!
48. The thing about Jamie is he's an inspiration to folks who want to be in the soap business. He has made his way through all the different steps, and he's been on different shows with different writers and different producers. And I know he's on a big weight loss journey right now. He's working on that right now.
Yeah.
They're posting stuff. And I support my fellow Black man who is doing stuff in the soap world. He's working it out, and I just sent a message. So I was like, oh yeah, it's his birthday today. So happy birthday to him. We'll just get that shout out to him. We'll be back next week. I complain. We got nearly 60 people are watching this show right now.
Aw.
Yes.
Like and subscribe if you want to hear more complaints. I'll see if I'll be back next week, because it depends on what happens this week on Young and Restless, because I might be back.
No, sorry, Amanda. Andrea, yes, I'll see you next Tuesday. See you next Saturday. Yes. But yeah, so remember, if I don't see the rest of you guys rested today, and just like that after show tomorrow night at 7, Soap Roundtable Tuesday night at 7, everything's at 7 o'clock my time. Check those out live on this channel. I know it's Diane, I'll see you, obviously, tomorrow night. But we're gonna do next week. We're gonna give us about 15 minutes, and then we'll be back about the bold and the whatever.
Lord Jesus.
Yes. Wait for that show too, kids. Bye.
Hey guys.
1 second. We went our mouth.